And welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
Did you hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What did he do?
Oh, such and such I hear.
What do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand, a bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism, things like that. But Urinetown, the musical. Welcome. Here we are. It takes place in a town like any town you might find in a musical. This here's the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public amenity, public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity that they can get in, that they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Longstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage, the hard times, the drought, a shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable, a premise so absurd.
Oh, there, little Sally, not all at once. They'll hear plenty about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, well, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand this now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about that subject matter?
Well,
Or a bad title even, that could kill a show pretty good.
well, suffice it to say, little Sally, that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Better hope your pennies add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail. You'll get Urinetown, off to go to Urinetown, away with you to Urinetown. You won't need bail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are owned by a private company. They keep admission high, generally, so if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this, one of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
Oh, and you can't go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally, harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
Very close, officer, only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs You're in Good Company later. That there is his daughter.
Oh, it's quite a ways from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you can just make the headquarters rising above the skyline.
The gleaming tower on the hill.
That's the one.
Oh gosh, it's beautiful.
Oh, you most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh gosh, well, I am late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye!
Anytime.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
It's unisex at your
know the drill. Form a line and have your money ready. We'll not be repeating yesterday's fiasco, and that means you, old man Strong.
496, 497, oh, just a few more. Excuse me, ma'am. Penny for morning tea, ma'am?
What? Oh,
Or a nickel? Or a dime?
oh God, out of my way, child. I'm eating of my own to do. What? I haven't got it.
Then go get it.
Oh, come on. Penny, I'm good for it.
That's what you said last week, and I still haven't seen Penny one. And it's Ms. Pennywise to you.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday. Unless I've grown.
He's my promise, Pennywise. Can't he come in for free just this once?
Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Now, Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people in high places over the years. What say we make this one ours?
No, if old man Strong gets in for free, then so long!
And
No one's going anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payouts to meet too? Well, I do.
And I don't get them with promises, see?
I get them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Every morning you all come here, and every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. Well, I'm here to tell you is gonna pay.
But Miss
No
Pennywise...
buts, Bobby.
Well, in the name of God, Penny, what difference does it make?
What difference? Times are hard and cash is tight. You get no right, I've heard it all before. Yes, it's once, 2 once, 'cause once so once once more. I run the only toilet in this part of town, you see. So if you've gotta go, you've got to go through me. It's a privilege to be. Water's worth its weight in gold these days. No more bathrooms like in olden days. You come here and pay a fee for the privilege to be. 20 years we've had the drought, and our reservoirs have all dried up. I take my baths now in a coffee cup. I boil what's left of it for tea, and it's a privilege to be. The politicians in their wisdom saw that there should be law. The politicians taxed the toilets and made illegal public urination and defecation. So come and give your coins to me. Write your name here in the record book. The authorities will want to look if you've been regular with me. If you paid the proper fee for the privilege to
But
be.
Miss Pennywise...
I said no buts, Bobby. You're a sweet looking boy and I like to keep you around, but this man's not coming without paying I'll charge you twice.
No need to jeopardize your position.
Or better yet, have you arrested.
With all this, you
Since
see,
you prefer the law gets tested.
3 times a day.
Town you'll see.
Crazy with the nitrates.
What's done to fight me?
It's no way to live, I tells ya. No way to live.
For the privilege to be.
So, if it isn't old man strong.
The same.
Is this you're doing strong?
It is.
Seize him! You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him up, Bobby! Never thought I'd live to see the day!
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
Quite exiling.
Well, so what if it is? I feel better now, and that's all that I cares about.
Always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Take him away!
Bobby! Pa! Remember me, Bobby!
I will, Pa, I will!
And tell your mother that I love her!
I will, Pa, I will!
No, remember me, boys! Oh God, what have I done? Remember me!
How he indulged a whim. Remember, he made a mockery. He shunned the crockery. Off to the dockery. Don't be like him.
What became of him? What do you mean by that?
Just keep your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. That's all I'll say. Good day.
All right. Who's next? It's my last few dollars, but I'll pay.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, we'll all pay, Bobby Strong. Always and forever. Just as long as you keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pa, what's to become of you?
Ah! Back to work, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Doe.
Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? From the cop walking his beat to the baby asleep in his mother's arms, we're all asking ourselves the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Now where's my dough?
There'll be plenty of dough for everyone, Senator, once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
I was hoping to wait for the vote on my latest fact-finding mission to Rio. Wouldn't want to be around when the new fee hikes breeze through.
Think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Pip?
It is a powder keg out there, Gladwell, and this time it's gonna blow.
Daddy?
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never get here.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I came just as soon as my My exams were finished.
How's everything, dear?
Fine, Daddy, just fine. It feels great to be done with school, finally.
You see that, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big, hearted, and a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, sir, I'm sure that if the stuff in her head is as big as the stuff in her heart, she'll be running the company in no time.
That'll be all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Hope Gladwell. Well, I'll be an all grown up, too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation?
Oh, it's just a fax copy position, of course. First day.
A fax copy girl. Well, your father did say he was bringing on a new fax copy girl. What he neglected to mention was how beautiful she'd be. I mean, you'd be. I mean, you're so beautiful. I mean, even as a little girl, I always knew you.
That's enough.
Yes, well, of course.
Well, we won't keep you, Senator. I'm sure it's a busy day and you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature, what with the new fee hike vote and all.
Oh, they'll be full, Gladwell, and by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash.
Well, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through.
The vote will come through, Gladwell, just as long as you come through with the cash.
No worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, nothing else will come through but the cash.
That vote will come through, Gladwell.
Fitz! I believe we have an understanding.
Yes. Well. Goodbye.
Let's meet the staff. Staff! Staff? This here's my daughter, Hope Gladwell. Hope Gladwell, the good people of the Urine Good Company, or UGC as it's known for short.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Hope.
Say a few words, Hope dear.
Well, it's a great company, and I hope to help you all make it even greater.
Why, that's absolutely right, Hope dear, absolutely right. For you see, ladies and gentlemen, we came to the people of this community 20 years ago with a proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit. We'll keep the pee off the streets and the water in the ground. Hope here's come to join our little operation to help us keep that promise. So promise me, you'll treat her like the Gladwell she is. For one day she could be standing in my shoes. The very shoes I wore that day, those many years ago. I saw gray skies foreboding and cold. I saw gray skies and made them wrinkle. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salary. I chose this town that formerly stank. I chose this town and made it smell swank. I made Flushing blush at the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so whom should you thank?
Mr. Gladwell,
Me?
we're so thankful
Go on.
for that bank full of dough. You're a Tory adore, and it's cash that you look for. We hope for much more, we really doubt it.
You may be right there.
Mr. Gladwell, you've got riches, riches just what we need. We say hail to you, you brought ruckus.
I can bring in bucks by the buckets.
You're the master, we're making money.
Faster still than bees making honey.
You're Mr. Gladwell.
Oh gosh, I never realized that large monopolizing corporations could be such a force for good in the world.
You do.
All those coins that we take from the throng. And up here where those coins all belong. Lots of coins make a company strong.
Charging fees as we please.
you, so why do I feel so conflicted?
Nonsense. Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to feel conflicted? Or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we'll do. Now, get faxing.
And copying.
And welcome home.
Hello there, little Sally. A little bit late for a little girl to be out and about, don't you think? Especially on a night like tonight.
Just trying to scrape together a couple coins before the late night rush is all. You got one to spare?
Sure, little Sally. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks! Say, Officer Lockstock, I've been thinking. We don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know, hydraulics. Hydration, irrigation, or just plain old laundry. Seems to me that with all this talk of water shortage and drought and whatnot, we might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know?
I'm sure it would, little Sally. I'm sure it would. It's just that, well, how should I put this? See, sometimes in a musical, it's best to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. You understand? The audience tends to be much happier that way. And well, it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
So why not hydraulics?
Better run along, little Sally. Don't want to be late. Miss Pennywise won't hold that gate open forever.
Oh yeah, right. Hey, thanks for the coin. Bye!
What a night!
Everything clean up all right, Mr. Barrel?
Sure. Same as it always is. Did you hear him scream, though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man Strong.
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes, I heard him. But then, they all seem to scream in the end, now don't they, Mr. Barrel? As their long journey into exile comes to a close, and the spires of Urinetown begin to peak above the horizon. They do scream then, Mr. Barrel. They most certainly do.
I was supposed he might be different somehow.
Different?
Old man Strong. Always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I was hoping he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years enforcing the laws of this city, is that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. On that journey, expect only the expected. Well, it's a hard, cold tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down. A slapped face, smacked to the mace, certain to debase as I stumble down. It's a path that leads to only one place, horrible to retrace a crumble down. A hard, cold tumble of a tourney, jumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could see her feet but me. When Jacob rose and blew, thought he was safe up in his room. Didn't know the jars he kept up there would obligate a trip to a Urinetown. Now there are those who think our method's vicious,
Overly malicious.
a bunch of brutes, but it's we who gather for the people.
Tavern of the steeple.
Lawful fruits, our task, bring a little order.
Swindle out a hoarder.
What he loots, as the book says, certainly a Caesar.
Trample out of treason with high-heel boots.
Roger Roosevelt kept a cup below his belt. Cup ran over when he knelt. He smelt.
We dealt.
And Joseph, old man strong, held his breath for much too long. Hoped his son might bail him out. His guess was good, but also wrong. Now years passed, all lived in the jungle, scooping out a bungle, nature's bowl. Life of constant deprivation, sudden aggravation took its toll. Soon learned the power of the truncheon, organize a function, king to pawn. So if peace is what you're after, Urinetown's the rafter to hang it on.
Julie Cassidy.
Jacob Rosenblum.
Roger
Rosenblum.
Julie
Joseph, old and strong.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them.
Hard, cold, tumble of a journey, tumble of a journey, a tumble of a journey, a slap, crazy, a sample of mess, a slap to the base, a slap to the base, it's a path that I'll get you only one place, horrible to range, raise a crumble down. A hard, cold, tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey, to Urinetown. Off you go then, ladies, and happy hunting.
Oh. Have you made plans for your journey yet?
To Urinetown?
No, to Rio, of course.
Oh, yes, Rio. Well, I did have to squeeze Gladwell a little tighter than usual for our monthly bribes, extortion fees, payoffs, and...
Careful, Mr. Locksack. It would appear we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be...
If I'm not mistaken, that there is his daughter.
It is. And all grown up, too. Miss Gladwell.
Oh, hello, officers.
I'd have been late, don't you think? If I didn't know better, I'd have to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free kind of war.
No, I was just on my way home from work. First day.
Long hours?
Like us.
There's some sort of big vote down in the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Yes, and copying.
Well, Miss Gladwell, your father did mention the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officers?
In some countries. I take care on these streets late at night, Miss Gladwell. There is no telling what some people might do for a few coins.
Especially with the new fee hikes and all.
Well, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no.
No. Everyone has a heart, you see, and as long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
Bob is strong!
I would have been late, don't you think?
Out late taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free kind of walk.
Well, I don't have to do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you still gotta keep your head out of the clouds, don't you?
What's that supposed to mean?
What it means is, you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work is never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
Well, I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was on my way to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It is rather shiny. That's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen about everyone having a heart?
Well, sure.
Because, well, mine seems awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Well, it's not because of me, I hope.
Oh, no. Because of something I did.
Bobby, Bobby,
Unless I've grown.
Well, if it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum? In your chest? Oh, it sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong this morning is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
A vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly. I feel really bad about it.
Well, maybe this is nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Well, sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Well, of course you wouldn't, because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, here is beating, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart. But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Well, even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you hear?
Oh, there it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you'd follow your heart.
Peace and joy? Plenty of water? I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
You think so? It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time? waiting there? Why, my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Well, sure it was. Squalor and noise and hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either, until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. In chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly. When you least think of it, your love is there.
We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of
Justice for each girl and boy.
That bright shining world is just waiting to start.
No anger or badness,
Just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your Well, good night.
Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night,
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget what you told me about the clouds in my heart.
And I won't forget what you told me about the laughter and the gladness. Oh, wait a minute. When will I see you again?
Well, I'm afraid in this darkness you can't see me at all. But a bright, shining world is just waiting to start. I can feel it. Come by amenity number 9 tomorrow morning, and I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Of course she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah, everybody loves Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
What's what like, little Sally?
Urinetown.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't tell you that, little Sally.
Why not?
Because it's a secret. That's why not. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. No. It has to be oozed out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty, cathartic moment somewhere in Act 2. With everybody singing and dancing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Well, I should be going. It's time for the next scene.
The next morning at the amenity when the new fee hikes are announced.
That's the one. Until next time, little Sally, and remember, keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC awards amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you will all honor and enjoy. No one knows better than the good people at Your and Good Company how difficult these times are. And the research into finding the lasting solutions that we need is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm and we look forward to going to Rio with our new funding. I mean, we look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Well, Good luck, Miss Pennywise. See you in you-know-where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise. It'll be off to Urinetown for the lot of us sooner or later if you do.
It'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Stop that. Now form a line and have your money ready. The new fee hike, that is.
Miss Pennywise?
Bobby, where the hell have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking is all.
Up all night thinking? Bobby, you work here now. You don't gotta pee in the bushes.
I wasn't-
Like father, like son, I always say. Now get back to work. Okay, right, go, next.
But it was about my father I was thinking, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him yesterday. About what's happening to all of us.
He broke the law, Bobby, and that's the end of it. Oh my God, okay? Really? Right? Go. Next.
But what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all of this is wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? Bobby!
You got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. A sweet-looking head.
But you keep it up in the clouds day after day, and it's gotta come down from there. You hear me, Bobby? Get your head out of the clouds. You get it out of the clouds!
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know the drill.
Gleaming and radiant, it's what I'll keep my eyes on.
The same as it's always been.
As the world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal, how I reel when I look at the sky.
All right, who's next? I am.
Ma!
We'll take your money, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
We make them pay their nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But this is all I have, Miss Pennywise.
Daily we break them, cause we have to follow orders.
Haven't you enough, Mrs. Strong?
And we keep filling money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore these black, immoral, profit-making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
Here's all I have, Bobby. Is it enough?
Keep your money, Ma.
Really?
The fee is the law, Bobby. She'll abide by it, or she'll join her husband.
And what if there's a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A law that didn't come from any voting process or elected body or process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular blood pumping organ, like this one, right here.
A muscular organ?
Can't see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if that one's too small, why not try this one on for size?
It's blinding me!
Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky. There just is. Don't ask why in the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
Oh, I don't think so. Come on, Ma. This one's on the house. For everyone. Forever.
Get out of the bathroom.
Your heart knows all things great and true. The things mere brains can never know.
Your heart points to the great big blue and the people reaches the sky.
Tell me where.
Look at the sky.
The sky.
be off to Rio then, I imagine.
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the legislature floor today, Pip. I understand it was touch and go for a while there.
Well, your Beaches of Rio slideshow convinced them soon enough. Just like it convinced me all those years ago. God, I wish I never met you, Caldwell B. Cladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Why, Hope, you're absolutely glowing.
It would appear that the office work is agreeing with her. Well, the faxing and all.
And the copying.
Oh, yes, and the copying. You're a good girl, Hope Cladwell. I used to be one. Before I met your father.
A good girl?
Oh, you heard me. Just a few more left. 623, 624.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Yes, Hope dear, what is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Well, I met this boy, you see.
Mr. Cladwell! We have got a little problem.
Caldwell! Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise?
All right.
It's about public amenity number 9, sir. The people there are rioting.
Rioting?
They're peeing for free. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong!
They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act.
Okay.
Can they do that?
It's strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
Oh, what's happening, Daddy? I don't understand.
Wouldn't expect such a young and pure heart like yours to understand.
Mr. Barrel and I are ready, Mr. Cladwell. Just give the word.
It's a powder keg out there, Cladwell. I told you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a very important plane to catch. Goodbye!
Pip! You're not flying anywhere. Go home. I'll call you when I need you. Now, let's nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're a Cladwell, Hope, darling. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by a rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what made it pound so angrily.
Angry, you say? No one gets angry with me. Not without a beating.
A beating? Well, Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating, Hope dear. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it! I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look deeper. You'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in a meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say, "Hi, bunny," and he stops for you. You pull your trigger and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny boo. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys!
You tell him, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. Got better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope dear.
Animals with large incisors and big floppy feet.
Look closely. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny at a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Oh, poor bunny didn't plan ahead. Oh, our bunny simply doesn't have the bread. He begs for mercy, but gets jail instead. Huss and feathers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. Is the moral, people?
Clear as day, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that hope. You're born to power. You're in the money. Advice to you.
Then read the bunny.
Don't be the bunny.
A little bunny in a toll booth.
Oh, you heard me?
Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, Hope dear, and you'll see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her father?
The little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you find out new bunny slippers. Get the message, Steph?
Right behind you, boss. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on.
The one who steps is you.
You're stepping out to where it's sunny. Step on the board. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
Now get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go.
Everyone will get a turn.
Here's some cash, Bobby, just for you.
Keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
It's a busy day so far. Busiest on record if these books are right. How's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage. Nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy. That's the main thing. Please, everyone remain calm.
It's going to take an awful lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers. The people here pay for free.
Yes! That's my amenity, officers. I want these people taken away.
Officer Lockstock, what's happening?
It's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. This is where Cladwell arrives to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Snuff out the uprising, but what about Bobby's dreams?
Little Sally, dreams only come true in happy musicals and a few Hollywood movies. And this certainly isn't one of those, now is it? No. Dreams were meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl's been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams!
Bobby!
I did follow my heart, Hope, thanks to you.
The amenity can't take much more of this uprising, Cladwell. Bobby's a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage, not by a long shot.
The amenity will take all it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
Hooray! The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Cladwell. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've waited for a long-term solution that never came. Well, we're done waiting, you see. For a new day has dawned today. A day of hope and happiness, when the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, when the people pee for free, because the people are free.
Hooray!
People are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Free people are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every hill, every steeple, ring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of gray to sing of today. Sing of today. Sing of today. Sing today. Sing today. Sing today.
Best to stay up here with your father, Hope, dear. The police will want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge! Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope dear, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer
But
Longstock!
Daddy, wait! He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say? Happy? So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they people free, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. What if tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
But what if today?
But what if tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. With your actions, you would cut the child and leave it lifeless hull. Could it be you're so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
But what if today?
You are wrong, Mr. Strong. Give it a socialistic wrong. Give the people free. Now push the system to the brink. Entertain us, and tell us how tomorrow will us sink. If it's you and me now, Mr. Strong, which one of us will think? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, for on the subject of tomorrow. You are wrong! Officer Lockstock, prepare your man.
Everybody, into the amenity. We'll be relatively safer in there.
Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were at Cladwell.
I'm the same girl I was last night.
The girl from last night would have followed us by now, Hope.
I can't fight against my father.
And I can't not fight against him. So you can join us, or you can stand aside.
Stand aside.
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I would never bear to see you taken where the guilty peers meet the toilet judgment.
You said to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. You made me to see fantastically clear
today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They've got 1, 2 men. And we're all so poor.
Now release the girl. It's time you faced your punishment like a man.
Release? No one's holding.
Bobby, release the woman of a little shorter this morning.
A little shorter than yesterday. And then I've grown. You can punish our bodies, Mr. Cladwell, but you can never punish our spirits.
Punish our bodies? I never agreed to any punishment in my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl.
Like we're in a real tight spot, doesn't it?
Revolutionaries seem to think so.
I suppose we should leave.
Oh, Bobby, they'll never let you leave now.
Not without you, they won't. Which is why you're coming with us.
Coming with you? But Bobby, I told you I can't fight against my father.
And I told you I can't not fight against him.
So how can I come with you and still not fight against my father unless... Oh dear God, Bobby!
Every single family and love of the people. With your actions, and try to count on the ways to save us today. Save us today.
Keep your men back, Gladwell. We've got your daughter and we're not letting her go.
Bobby, what are you doing? In the name of the sky, you're coming with us.
We're walking out of here, Mr. Gladwell, and you're going to let us. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let go of the girl, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let go of the girl and follow me.
What do we do? Seize them! No! Don't let them get away!
Now run, everybody. Run for your lives. Run!
Well, that's it for Act 1. As you can see, the rebel poor are making their getaway with Hope as their hostage. The rest of us have been thrown into confusion because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't get to catch them, not yet. Enjoy intermission, and see you shortly! Red we saw each other, so I'll take a minute to bring you up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel corps under Bobby's leadership have kidnapped Hope and used her as a shield to protect themselves from due punishment from my man. Word has it that they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, right here.
Where's Bobby? And old Ma Strong? And little Sally? They should be back by now.
Who are we kidding? The police probably nabbed them hours ago. It's only a matter of time until our whereabouts are tortured out of them. And then it's off to Urinetown for the lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown! Don't even ask!
No one knows for sure.
And I got my suspicions.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. So if in brutal punishment, no need now to pretend.
The tractor's broken and you're hungry when they cut you down. They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown.
They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town. Dance! No! Never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing for dead, never gonna look. Elections at the bottom of a road. Hey!
So don't get your hopes up. And I say if they don't get back soon, we give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People say a lot of things about Urinetown, and that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me, "Is Urinetown a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden, frothy canals, like Venice, but different?" I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them bound, damn it! I want my daughter returned, and I want that Bobby Strong punished!
We're working around the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it's a secret.
I've had enough of your excuses! Lock, stock! You've got weapons! Use them!
No, but sir...
Watch as Urinetown. Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the stoops and let them understand. If hope does not return, it's Urinetown for all the land.
If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, 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 land.
Dance! Dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stance, stance, get it! Never not undone! I'll teach him not to take it!
We should hurry. The emergency planning quorum is waiting for us.
Ah, yes. The quarrel.
That was a close one, Bobby. I thought barrel sauce there for sure.
We'll have to keep on our toes, Ma. At least until after we distributed the rest of these memos to the other assistant custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
Hard to tell. They're scared like we used to be scared. But if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not shirk their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. How, dance, dance, listen to it dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through a great expanse. Canyons of freedom, that's where it will waltz, performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion?
I'll explain along the way, Ma. Come on, let's go.
Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me and I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? Like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Oh, save it for one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock!
in Urinetown.
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
For Urinetown is your town. If you're hopeless, down and out. Little Silly, where did she go, damn it? Welcome back and enjoy what's left of the show. Little Silly, what did you mean by metaphysical?
I say we give him 5 more seconds, and then we let her have the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was a close one. Cops crawling all over the place.
Little Sally, where the hell have you been?
Spotted near the tower is all. Cladwell, Fip, and Miss Pennywise, they was all meeting up there in some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. A quarrel of some kind.
That's it. She gets the rope.
Oh, the rope!
String her up.
You can't give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us no better than them. Haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than them.
In fact, we're worse.
Worse?
Well, what do you think they talk about in those quorums they've got up there?
How good we are!
So listen up now! Any second those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe cantaloupes! So I say, as long as our juice is gonna spill all over this floor here, her juice is gonna spill too. Cladwell juice. Then we'll see who's better than who! Look at her there, all bound up, gag-tied, with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. Boys, I've had enough of each arrogant curl. Big bang boom, let's get tough, playing rough. Snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl? But killing people is wrong.
Then why does it feel so right? Look at us here in a hole on the land with our hearts full of fear. What a rip, what a shame. We don't want to be here, busting heads pretty quick.
But we'll get that all the hearts when we snuff out that chick.
We tried to be really sure.
Was it that?
Then we learned that feeling good.
Doing bad.
Nuts, they go close, so they say to the tree. Looky here, here's an acorn from Cladwell, I see. She is the nut, and of course,
Wait a minute!
she is what makes shape the winter. So let's snuff that girl.
Oh, feel it! Come on!
Look that up, look that up.
Bang!
A big bang! Big bang!
A bang, bang, boom, boom! Yeah!
Okay, now snuff.
Snuff the guy.
Yeah!
Snuff the girl! Oh yeah! Now go snuff the girl! Yes, snuff the girl! Yes, snuff the girl!
Yeah!
Such as those we have right here.
Exactly. Now get the rope!
That's right, the rope. String her up. That's the answer. String up the strumpet daughter of the criminal. Urinal. Chain on her clad.
Bobby's strong.
Nobody's going to be killing anyone around here.
But why not?
Because she's our security blanket. That's why.
Oh, Bobby. Ooh, but killing her might make us feel powerful for just a minute.
Friends, this has got to be about more than just revenge and the vicarious thrill of stringing someone up who can't defend herself.
But why? We want to hang her as revenge for her father's crime.
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that from this day forward, no man in need would be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man in need would be ignored by another with the means to help him. Here and now, from this day forward, because of you, and you, and you, we will look into the face of our fellow man and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
What's that supposed to mean?
When did he say that?
I don't remember him saying that.
Yes, all I remember him saying was
That was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 out, run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. So then you better run, 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 out, run. Freedom, run away.
I'm frightened.
Oh, as well you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cool wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally.
Yes. There's a trickle of sweat.
There's a trickle of sweat.
Dripping in your ear.
Dripping in your ear.
But still you gotta run, run away.
Run away.
So now don't you fret. And never fear. Run, freedom, run away.
Freedom, run.
There's a great big clap down on your tail.
Run, freedom, run.
And he's put his henchmen on your trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Oh, I'm simply laying down the view. Great big black wheels making tracks for you. There's no time to relax for you.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday.
3, 4, 1.
Then you better run, freedom away.
Freedom, run. My friends, you have to run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. You better run, run.
Hallelujah, freedom run.
With the wind in your hair, you run to freedom's glory.
Freedom sun,
That freedom sun will shine all over your freedom story. I said freedom. said freedom. I said freedom. Run. Away.
What do we do now?
The police will be on the lookout for us, that's for sure.
When the time comes, we fight the police.
But how?
With blood, guts, brains if we have to. It may take years, and some of us will almost certainly not make it through this revolution alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will, through all the decades necessary to claim freedom for the people of this land.
Decades? How about a real plan?
I've got a real plan. Yep.
Miss Pennywise, how did you find us?
I had a feeling I'd find you here. No one knows the sewer system like you do, Bobby.
Or you?
Cladwell wants to talk to you, Bobby.
About what?
He wants to talk about the situation. He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wants to work out a solution with you peacefully.
Well, there's a shortcut.
Oh, it would save us on decades of struggle.
But can we trust him?
Cladwell doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. He only wants his amenities up and running again, smooth and natural. It's all he's ever really wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it might be difficult for your love to grow with hope tied to that toilet for the rest of your life.
All right, I'll go.
Bobby, no! What if it's a trick?
And that's just a chance I'll have to take.
But what about the girl out of my way?
She stays here. Any funny business and she gets it. You tell that to Gladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. Give it to her and we give it to him. Get me?
We'll be careful.
Now stay calm, Hope, darling. We'll have you out of this in no time. Hey, I see. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So this is the bright new day you were telling me about.
I can understand if you're angry with me, Hope, but your father gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong!
Really? They taught you that there?
I thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land instead of fear, Love has about as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to... Oh, I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Well, look to your heart, Hope. I'm sure the answer to what you're waiting for is somewhere buried deep down amongst the tissues.
Oh, wait a minute! When will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Still, here is beating, it's leading you, follow your... Oh, Bobby!
Caused a lot of excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
That's just the beginning, Mr. Cladwell. The people have just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter against her will. Is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer.
They'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. There's been a disturbance at amenity number 32. Number 15 as well. Word's begun to spread.
People have gathered at all the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. Mr. McQueen, do you remember the stink years, Bobby? Years when the water table began to drop and just kept on dropping. Nobody thought we had much time then. Many of us did questionable things. Much like the things that are happening now. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow. Or there was no tomorrow. Ha! But there's always a tomorrow if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I brought you here tonight. Please. Some people see me as an evil man.
Mr. Cladwell,
But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm just a simple man, trying to cling to tomorrow by any means necessary.
And what happens when the drought is over?
Over? Well, of course, we can always hope. Huh? But until then, our regimen of controlling the consumption of water through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, yes. The regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to this week's criminal activities, provided they'll return to the new improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again and, well, have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes.
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby! It is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
Thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Then understand this. If there is a way to that bright new tomorrow, we'll find it. Together. All of us. Not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
Free access is impossible!
And that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop! We'll not go back to the stink ears, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it.
Caldwell, what are you doing?
I've spent a lifetime building this company. Paying off the police, bribing the political elite, snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My right hand! I've centralized all power to a pinpoint spot right between these two ears, and I'm not going to let some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink ears to ruin all that! Seize him.
Caldwell, don't do it! There's no telling what they'll do to the girl!
Well, it's a chance I'm just gonna have to take.
He really is as evil as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter, I'm gonna stop clinging to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I turned my heart from love once. I can do it again. To Urinetown with him then! With all haste, Officer Lockstock! With all haste!
You lied to us, Cladwell! Cladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have balked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
You! Get word to police headquarters. We'll need all hands on deck tonight. You, and you stay with me. We'll see about these little disturbances and Vince.
Yes, Cladwell.
Assemble the legislature. We'll need full authority for the coming crackdown.
And dirty my hands with all this bad business. Not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Vic. Your hands are as filthy as a child's after sandbox time. But don't worry, you can wash them soon enough by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go. You and you, come with me.
Why did I listen to that croak? A little bribing cash was all it really took. That's how that craven toilet maven made me cave in. I'm a schnook. Why did I listen to that crook?
You lied to us, Cladwell. You said one thing and then you did another. That's what you did, Cladwell. That's what you did.
Come on then, Bobby. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
But hope. The others have hope. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
Oh, but not to hope. Oh, please, not to hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the Lord is speaking through us. You'll get your town. I'm going to go to your town. Away with you to your town. Now no more fuss.
Let go of me! I have to save hope!
There's no saving hope now, Miss Pennywise, and there may be no saving you either.
Oh yeah? We'll take this, and this,
this Urinetown I've heard so much about.
Perhaps it's better for us to show you.
Oh, what's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the threshold to a new world.
The door is in front of you. Step through and Urinetown awaits.
Door? More like a railing. Ha! A pigeon? A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, the time for understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that
Why
cat?
did I listen to my dad?
I went to work for him. He said he was so glad.
Was he sincere?
Now it's clear
And now I fear
that I've been had. Why did I listen to that truth? That truth,
Look, there's amenity number 47, and the legislature, and my boyhood home. Why, we're just standing on top of the UGC headquarters building, and this is our town.
Yes, yes, it is.
But how could this be our town and Urinetown unless, oh dear God, you couldn't have.
Over you go then.
Wait, you're just gonna throw me off this roof and that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown?
That's one interpretation.
Why did I listen to my heart? It's calling me this revolution song. It's anointing on my soul. I must see that he is wrong. Why did I listen to my heart? I heard it's calling me this revolution song. So let the thoughts about my soul. I must see that he is wrong. Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to that?
A shovel in the muff, Mr. Barrel. You know the drill. No.
What's taking them so long? Oh, they should have reached an agreement by now. Cloudbell is not one to dilly-dally.
All night, the sirens and screams. Maybe they're celebrating.
Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby Strong. And if anyone can find the way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, we kill the girl, right? That is the plan, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? What's going on up there, little Sally?
It's...
Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you saying, little Sally? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman. They threw him off a building.
The police threw Bobby off a building?
No, they would not do such a thing. We have Cloudbell's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they did. Is he... Well, is he all right?
Well, is he?
Oh, poor Bobby. The policeman came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
That's right. It was about her.
Well, what were they?
fear my life is spent. No one is innocent.
No one.
No one is innocent? What did he mean by that?
I don't really know exactly. He kept fading in and out after a while. You know, it was a miracle he was even alive. That fall was so horrible.
Was he talking about me? Well, how can he say I'm not innocent? I'm not innocent of what?
Not innocent? Who the hell does he think he is? Quiet! There's four. He said, tell all the people. Tell them the time is always now. Tell them to fight for what they know is right.
My goodness, of the light, and I see them. I see them standing hand.
I see them standing hand in hand in cheers to cheer their rising blood. Their heroes so much
If only,
Yes.
if only.
Yes.
Then he expired.
Bastard Cladwell lied to us!
He took my Joseph, and now he takes my Bobby.
Well, who will lead us now?
Oh, we're lost! Lost, I tell you! The rebellion is over! It's dry with a shot!
What do we do?
I'll tell you what we do! We do to her what they did to him!
Oh, yes! We do to her what they did to him! Or you can take me instead!
Miss Pennywise,
Seize her!
Yes! Do whatever you feel you need to do to me, but please, spare the child!
Old woman, you've been grasping and conniving all your days. Why so innocent now?
Because Hope is my daughter! And I am her mother. Yes, Hope, it's true. I am your mother. The one-time lover of Caldwell B. Gladwell. Oh, yes.
Strumpets!
Call me what you will! But it was during the stink years, you see.
No one thought they had much time then. So many of us did questionable things. Yes. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. But there was also the fond farewells and the late night trysts. Life was an explosion, full of riots and cheap cabarets and dancing girls. Turn, turn, kick, turn, 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 kick, turn, 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 kick, turn, 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 turn. Yes. And love. Love, like there was no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you. For I was somewhat of a strumpet in my day.
You don't say.
In my wildest dreams, I think that
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing it's bellowing louder than anything else is that when there is wrong in this world, we must right it! You did a wonderful thing by coming here today, Miss Pennywise. Mom,
Thank you.
And if you so, maybe we can perform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you.
Seize her!
If this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory to oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you, and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us!
She is not.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I have a key.
And the guards know not to question me. But once we're there, we'll question Daddy. Oh, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might be able to love you too.
And that's all that really matters, isn't it? Love. Now let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us!
A lust for saving water, man his daughter up for dead.
Lay it on your stranded Mari. He's not sorry, not a shred. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
An absolute maze! That's what the sewer system is!
I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay here to guard the streets.
I've been thinking, Mr. Lockstock. You ever have doubts about what we've been doing here? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do. But the health and security of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Mr. Barrel, very much. Cladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you. Very much.
I see.
That went pretty well.
Fly the blimp of evil, son of evil, in the air. Then ask why the righteous sorry. Now you're sorry, you're up there. Now you're sorry, now you're sorry. I am perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature, you know.
Senator, Mr. Cloud, then want you flying the coop? What with the coming crackdown and all?
And what if I am flying the coop? What if I were to tell you I'm headed to the airport right now to catch the last flight out to Rio? What would you say to that?
Can I come?
word from Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Mr. McQueen?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer systems.
It's where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when I get to heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
Miss Gladwell, what an unexpected surprise!
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling! Thank God you're safe!
Oh, I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all the people of this land will be safe.
Most of them anyway. God, it's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away? To where?
To the same place you sent young Bobby.
And old so-and-so.
And all those who wouldn't or couldn't be your criminal behind.
Oh, darling, what's the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution, Daddy. And you? I believe it's time that you joined the expat community in Urinetown.
You're making a terrible mistake. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now, Daddy, is freedom for the people!
Oh, and love?
Oh, yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, oh dear. But worldwide ecological devastation as a way of changing a man. I wouldn't expect such a young and pure heart like yours to understand. But there really are things more important in life than love. Food, water, shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash! Huh? No. So long power.
Mr. Gladwell.
So long money. I'm the bunny this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just
Take him away.
I regret nothing! Do you hear me? Nothing! I may have been a cruel and vicious man and a terrible father, but I kept the pee off the streets and the water in the ground! Do you hear me? I kept the water in the ground! Oh.
What now, Miss Gladwell?
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day in which each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the dawning of a new age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whoever you like, in whatever location you like. Over there. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day of an age of fear. An age that has lasted for far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age. A new age.
Don't say it.
Of hope! I see a river for freedom. I see a river just in view. I see a river flowing freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
As you may have guessed, Hope took over her father's company, instituting a series of reforms that opened the public bathrooms for the people to pee for free as much as they liked, as long as they liked, wherever they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority. It was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock, where did you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you afraid the rebels will see you?
I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not if they want the show to end.
So many people peeing for free. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Gladwell, your father commissioned a study of water consumption before...
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey. Sisters and brothers fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, babies too. All in the family, push toward the river. Shove toward the river, why don't you?
Step in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. Once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell B. Gladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, choosing to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of a musical is this? The good people finally take over, then everything falls apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this is not a happy musical.
Oh, but the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a cool, tall glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside of you. It always has been.
It has.
Well, sure it has. Don't you know what you are?
A river.
That's right. We all are. You are the river. I am the river. He is the river. She is too. All are the river, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice. So let's review.
We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in view. You see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river straight and true.
I don't think very many people are gonna come see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, little Sally? Don't you think people want to be told that their way of life is unsustainable?
That and the title is awful. Can't we do a happy musical next time?
Well, next up is Into the Woods, so 50-50. Well, that's our story. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. Mr. McQueen opened a bottling factory just outside of Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this town, they did as best they could, but they were prepared for the world they inherited, weaned as they were on the legends born of their founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for what it really was, what it was always,